Looking for the ultimate squad? Well, the dream teams in this juicy episode are sure to inspire. The cast of the 91-story treehouse bring the magic of theatre to the hospital. Maddie meets a big brass band all the way from Tonga, and Spiral's family assemble to become the ultimate aerial angels.
Hello, I'm Soraya and I'm excited to be your host for Juice TV. Today we're checking out all kinds of ultimate squads. You know, like a team. I'm part of lots of teams, like dancing team, a band team and a choir team. Excuse me, our puppy just came in. Well, I gotta say, my favorite team is my family team. But more about me later in the show. For now, let's meet the actors for the 91-story treehouse. Hi, I'm Nisha, and no, you're not seeing double. That was my sister Soraya. We're identical twins. Boy, have I got a story for you guys. It all started earlier this morning. I was skipping along the green when I got a really cool offer.
Hey kid, wanna be on Juice TV?
Sure. How exciting. I get to host my own segment. Danny, Freya, Sam, and Teal. It's the cast of the 91-story treehouse. In a nutshell, what is the 91-story treehouse?
Well, Lashara, in a nutshell, the 91-story treehouse is the 7th installation of the treehouse series. And Andy and Terry have created 13 new levels after the 78-story treehouse, with lots of crazy, zany adventures on each. We've got a new fortune teller named Madam Know-It-All, and she is very hungry for people's knowledge, and she likes to suck the brains of all the people who come to visit the treehouse.
Whose role is the most fun in the show?
I reckon that's probably mine. I play a fortune teller, Madam Know-It-All. My wanted posters are all over the back wall. And I've actually snuck into the treehouse and I'm after everyone's information. And every time you ask me a question, I zap your brain. And by doing that, I make you more forgetful. You wouldn't think Andy and Terry have much brain to zap, but I sort of think of them as maybe morning tea or dessert. It's actually Jill's brain I'm after because she is a genius. I also have a brilliant costume with snakes and a cape and a glowing crystal ball, and I've got a great accent.
That is a seriously evil laugh. What is your favorite level in the treehouse?
My favourite level, as Andy, would probably be the Desert Island level. The Desert Island level is a lot of fun. It's a bit of a holiday island for him. He loves kicking back on the desert island until he actually realises where he is. It takes a while for Andy to kind of put things together. Eventually, when he does, he realises he might be in a bit of danger. But as the play goes on, I think he really loves Banania. It's wild. It's a fun place to be. So he's a bit tentative to go into Banania, but he ends up loving it. So it's a good place.
There are 91 stories in the treehouse. How do you bring that to the stage?
That is an excellent question, and there are a lot of elements that go into our production of the 91 Story Treehouse. So there's us as actors, there's the set designers and the creatives that created the costumes and the lighting and the sound design. So in terms of making 91 stories, we rely a lot on the imagination of our audience, and luckily they have the best imaginations in the world because they're children and they don't need any more suggestion than what we give them. We also have the help of a lot of props, just like this button here, which I might just give a little bit of a...
No, don't touch it.
No, I wasn't going to touch it.
Don't press the big red button.
I wasn't going to press it.
You
just
were.
say.
She was going to press it, wasn't she?
I mean...
Did you press it?
No.
Quite right.
Anyway, so we have a lot of help from a lot of different people, and combined all together, that's how we create the magic of 91 Story Treehouse.
The interview was going great, but things were about to get pretty hairy. I thought I'd be the perfect host and show my guest out of the hospital. My favorite.
I don't think this is our floor.
It doesn't normally look like this.
This definitely isn't our floor. That's
Trevor is on a rampage. What are we going to do?
Maybe it's time we press the red button.
safety, sweet, sweet safety.
We finally got away from Trevor.
I kind of liked him.
We've got to get back to QPAC because we have got a show. Thank you so much for interviewing us. It's been great to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Probably best we don't tell him. That was awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Maybe just keep an eye on that spider. Enough of the creepy crawlies. It's time to know me.
Your sensational host for this episode is 10-year-old Soraya. She loves spaghetti, and when she grows up, she's going to be a detective.
My favourite hobby is dance, mainly jazz and tap. My favourite movie is probably Incredibles 2. My favourite word is twinning, because I'm a twin with my sister, Lashaya. My funniest moment was when my twin sister was in the bed and I was on the chair. The nurse thought that she was me.
Ooh.
I'll have Wingy and Super Girly Gamer at my birthday party. They're YouTubers. I'll go to the future to go in the harvest duties and do some wicked tricks. My favourite song is Girls Like You by Maroon 5. The 3 things I'll take will be my iPad, food, and my family. Hey, what's that sound? Oh, it must be something to do with our next thing. Over to you, Maddie.
Hey guys, my name's Maddie. Now that it's summertime, there's so many mozzies around. Oh, there's another one. Luckily, I have the perfect repellent. No, it doesn't come from a can or a citronella candle. It comes from a kingdom 3,283 kilometres away from here. The Tupou College Brass Band have flown all the way from Tonga to share their amazing music with us here at the hospital. And this special song is known to ward off those menacing mozzies. I'm here with the Tupou College Band. Sweaty, where did the mosquito song come from?
So we perform it for when Prince Harry and Meghan visits the rainforest of Tupou College, and they didn't have any more like lions in the rainforest, so they sing the sounds and the sounds of the mosquitoes. They feel the music with their heart. They're very happy.
So, Misaki, tell me what you love about performing in this band.
I love performance in this band because it's my talent, and I appreciate I love to perform, and it's my talent.
And what amazing performances do you do? Play all sorts of instruments in this band. David, tell me, what instrument do you play?
I play the cornet. It's one of the smallest instruments for the brass. It has 3 valves and triggers and a tune, and then you just blow it and something like that.
And how long have you been playing that for?
It's 5 years now.
So, David, I heard that you guys got to perform for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Tell me what that was like.
It was nice because we got to see Meghan like smile, and our country's name is like the Friendly Islands. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make like people be happy, so they can know we're the Friendly Islands of Tonga. And yeah, it was nice seeing Meghan smile and to show them that mosquitoes from the Golden Forest. That's our forest don't bite, they just sing.
So in Australia, we're known for eating Vegemite, going to the beach, loving our footy. What's it like living in Tonga?
In Tonga, it's not that hot like here in Australia, but yeah, Tonga is a fine little country to live in, especially for tourism and rugby league and union. As you know, the Matema Tonga, that's like our team. It's really nice living there. Not like here in Australia, you get a crowded place, but in Tonga, it's really, there's many spaces for people to live in.
Not only does this band frighten off the mozzies, they also bring people together and create the good vibes. Well guys, this has been an amazing experience. I'm Maddie and this is the Tupou College Band. Bye!
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers and mini-producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Whoa, that was a big band. They sounded so good and their dance moves were pretty cool. Let's check out our next team.
Hey guys, my name's Spiral. A classic quick Juice TV question is, what is your best party trick? And our hosts always give crazy answers. Me, I don't have a best party trick, but that is about to change. My family and I are gonna level up big time when it comes to party tricks. We're at the Aerial Angels Academy. And as if the name isn't cool sounding enough, this is a circus, arts and dance school based on the Gold Coast. Aerial Angels is a great name, but what actually happens here?
So this is a circus school and our academy teaches all the up-and-coming circus artists everything they need to know, from tumbling, acrobatics to silks, lyra and trapeze.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, we love it. We have a lot of fun, and then we've got Aerial Angels, who are the performers that go out all over the world doing huge shows.
So how old do you have to be to train here?
We have students starting from as little as 3 years old in our baby circus classes and right up to as old as you want to be. We've got grandmothers and grandchildren all training the same.
Do you have a favourite performance skill?
I love the lyra. It's my favourite.
So what is the lyra?
The lyra is the aerial hoop, so the big circle in the sky.
Christine, thanks for the chat. Let's meet some of the performers. Jasmine, so what kind of circus do you do?
I mainly do the aerial side, so the silks, the trapeze, the lyra, anything that's really high in the air. That's my favourite.
Yeah. What is your favourite thing about doing circus?
I think the challenge and the achievement when you get something. And being able to just get up there and do all these fun tricks, it makes you feel really good.
When did you first start doing circus, or like how old were you?
I had a dancing background, so I grew up dancing. And I come to circus about 6 years ago and just started slowly building my way up and then started doing more and more and fell in love with it.
And what's like your favourite thing about performing here?
About performing, I love obviously the crowd's reaction because that's who you're performing for, but also just the feeling it gives you inside. It makes me feel really, really good about myself and really happy.
So I'm an aerialist, so I do silks, trapeze and lyra and any other kind of apparatuses that you can do in the air. So I have an anchor and I have a flower and I have a cube. I have lots of different things.
That's really cool. When did you first learn how to do circus?
So I actually got a flyer in the mail when I was probably just a little bit older than you for the studio right here. So I trained here when I was younger and then I got injured. So I had a couple of years off and now I've been back for 4 years. So I did full-time training here and I finished school and now I train here as a performer.
What's your favourite thing or what do you love about being a circus performer?
I like being a circus performer because I can be creative. But I'm not very good at speaking in public or singing. So I thought that aerial was probably the best for me. So I get to be creative and I get to make up routines and I get to dress up all fun and pretty.
Matt, what kind of performer are you?
I'm a clown.
I can tell.
Can you tell? Can you tell? I do acrobatics and clowning and all different types of show, and we teach and just have fun, and it's all just about making people happy, really.
How did you learn to do the stuff that you do?
I learnt it just through practicing every day. I went to circus schools and learnt from amazing teachers from all over the world, and you just pick up stuff, and it's just like learning to tie your shoelaces up. You just start with a simple thing, and then it gets easier and easier and easier.
Like I said, this visit is all about upping our party trick game. After a quick warm-up and a little bit of showing off, let's do this. We've tried out a lot of stuff, but now we finally have our party trick, the family pyramid.
Before we go, I just want to give some advice to all the people who are watching. If you're in hospital, you don't need to worry about anything. Everyone's here to look after you, and they're all really friendly. Until next time, I'm Sarah, and goodbye. But let...
Sorry, what's the number?
Before we go, I just want to give some advice to all the children in hospital. Before we go, I just want to give some advice to all the people in hospital. I can't. Whose bowl is the most... My favourite.
That's a lot of crust.
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.